Hey YouTube, Jason here from the App Hub with another app review for you. And today we have Tower Defense Lost Earth. So this is a tower defense game that can be purchased for $4.99 on the Canadian iTunes Store. It's brought to you by Com2 US and it's compatible for your iPad, iPhone, and iPod Touch. So Lost Earth is your typical sci-fi story where Earth has run out of resources and they need to go to another planet to find more. They find this planet and start to settle in. However, they start getting attacked by the indigenous population. And that's where you come in to build up your tower defense, to build up your settlement. So while your story is pretty typical, it's really the gameplay and the overall presentation that really set Tower Defense Lost Earth apart from the rest of the Tower Defense games available. So when you first load the game up, you'll be presented with Start, Options, and Info. Info gives you the background story of the game, as well as it tells you how to play the game. Options is where you control your music and sound effects, and Start starts the game. So we'll just go ahead and click on Start, and here it gives us two options, either go into the campaign or go into one of the challenge maps. So if we go into the challenge maps, we can have a quick look here. On the left, you can see all the different challenge maps that are available by scrolling down. You can see there's also a couple that are locked, and once you complete certain number of levels in the main mission, then these become unlocked. So as you can see, a lot of the challenge maps involve fighting a boss with various number of enemies coming at you. So it's really great mode if you want something just to quickly pick up and play and put down when you have to leave. So let's click on campaign to go back and take us to the mission select screen. And so as you can see here, these are all the different levels that we have available. In the middle of the screen there, you see the high score. And if you look in the bottom left corner of the screen, you'll actually be given a preview of the map that you'll be playing on. And this is really nice because this gives you an idea of where the enemies are going to be going, so you can plan your attack out and select the towers that you need in each level. Right next to that, you'll see 7 different circles, and again, these correspond to different accomplishments that you can get in each level. So for example, the first 3 correspond to beating the game on easy, normal, and hard. So this really adds a lot of replayability as you want to come back to complete all these different objectives in each level. And in the next line, it tells you what stage you'll be playing on. The nice thing about Tower Defense Lost Earth is actually there's 5 different tile sets that you'll be playing on, and these are mountains, barren land, ice, craters, and lavas. And while they don't do anything for the gameplay wise, it is nice aesthetically to have a different type of background when you're playing a level. Next to that, you'll see game type. So in Lost Earth, there are 4 game types, ranging from surviving for a specific amount of time, or collecting a specific amount of minerals, or fighting a mini boss. Next to that, you'll see lives, the number of lives that you have in each level, and the number of waves of enemies that you'll get in each level. And right on the bottom of the screen, you have the option to select easy, normal, or hard. So let's go ahead and click on a level, and this is going to take us to our tower select screen. So on the right there, on the far left, you'll see those red hexagons. These are the enemies that you'll be fighting in this level. So if we go ahead and click on one of the hexagons, it tells us the name of the enemy as well as a brief description of them. So in Lost Earth, there are 10 different enemies that you're going to come across with varying characteristics. Some might be small and fast, some might be big and slow, and some might be big and fast. And right next to the enemies, you'll see those yellow hexagons. These are the towers that you have available in each mission. And right next to that, you have Start to start the game and Tower Select. So if we go into Tower Select, this shows you all the available cannons that you have available for the level. Also gives you the range and damage of each cannon, as well as how much money they cost to build. So in Lost Earth, you do have 9 cannons to select from, and they vary from your base cannon all the way to lasers, or cannons that have an area effect damage, or cannons that can slow your enemies down. And one other thing I forgot to mention is each level has different types of special weapons. So you see that right above the start button. And for example, you can sometimes get nuclear bombs or planes that do bomb runs that kill all enemies in a single line. And these will vary between each level. So how does the game play? So essentially, when you select your towers and ready to play, you'll be taken to the game screen here. On the top, you'll see the ability to play pause. Right next to that, you'll see another hexagon which controls how fast you want the game speed to be. And this is nice sometimes when you're on the earlier stages, when you know you have enough towers, you just want to rush through the first couple of waves. Right next to that, you have your resources, number of lives, your score, and then right next to that, you have the options button. And then on the bottom of the screen, it tells you when your enemies are coming and how many waves are remaining in the level. So you'll notice that the playing field is divided into squares. So when you're ready to place a tower on the square, all you have to do is tap on the square and a menu will pop up telling you, giving you the option to put a tower in that selected area. So all you have to do is just tap on the tower you want and the tower will be placed into that specific square. So each tower in Lost Earth has the option to be upgraded 3 times. So when you upgrade it, it gives more fire, has a faster firing rate as well as does more damage. So like all tower defense games, the idea is to strategically place your towers throughout the stage, as well as use your resources to find the balance between building new towers and upgrading your existing ones. So in order to upgrade a tower, all you have to do is tap on it, and it'll give you another pop-up menu with the option to upgrade the tower or to sell it for a fraction of the resources. As well as this, also when you tap on the tower, it tells you what their range is and how far each tower can shoot. So again, this really helps when you're doing your planning for each level. So all the particle effects from the cannons are great. Each cannon really animates nicely, from the small muzzle flash of when a cannon fires its bullets to the sounds of the lasers as they fire from the cannons. And the developers did a great job with the sound effects. I mean, all the cannons sound very powerful, and even more so when you upgrade them. Despite there being so many different tower defense games on the iTunes Store, Tower Defense Lost Earth is a great addition to your iOS library. The different number of tile sets, the different number of enemies, gameplay modes, as well as the challenge maps really add a lot of replay value to the game and will definitely keep you busy for quite a long time. In addition to that, the developer will be releasing more updated content, which includes more towers and more gameplay and challenge maps. So definitely something to keep lookout for in the future if you complete everything right away. So if you guys have questions about Tower Defense Lost Earth, please comment below and I'll do my best to answer them. As always, if you guys have want to see specific apps be reviewed, please email me at theapphub@gmail.com. And as always, if you guys like what you see on my channel, please comment below, rate my video, and subscribe to my channel. We'll see you guys again. Peace.